Hey guys, it's Unique Colts with Mary Meowie Tilly, and today we are featuring
This is Donkey.
Donkey.
And I'm going to put Donkey down now because Donkey doesn't really want to be held at the moment. Everybody in the room is kind of freaking out because of the rain and the thunder outside. So everybody in here is a little on edge right at the moment. But Donkey is our featured baby today. He is in our adult cat room. And he has two siblings here at the shelter as well, Shrek and Fiona, and they are currently up in our kitten room. The reason Donkey is back here and they are up there is because he is twice as big as his brother and sister. And he has been pretty much since right after he came in.
Oh my gosh, and how long have they been with you guys now?
So they are currently 8 months old, and they've been with us since they were, I believe, about two to 3 months old.
Okay.
So they've been here. They got caught up in the ringworm outbreak that we had. So everybody is clear now. Yay! We are done with ringworm. Knock on wood. That this does not happen again this year because it's horrible. It's horrible and it throws everything off, and we can't do adoptions, and we have kitties that have been here way longer than they should have because of it. But Donkey is normally a very, very active, very playful boy in here. Usually comes right up to us when we come in the room, running around, playing with everybody. But like I said, I think everybody's just a little stressed out today because of the thunder, and it got pretty loud a minute ago. But he's a great kitty. Any of the three of them I would recommend. Shrek possibly has a pending adoption, but sometimes those don't go through, so people are welcome to come in and meet all three and see how it goes.
And remind us about the adoption sale going on.
So this week, up until May 2nd, which is Saturday, we are doing half-price adoptions on all of our animals here at the shelter. Wednesday, April 30th is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day.
Okay.
So we are reducing adoption fees in honor of that, and hopefully getting some of these babies out that have been here for longer than we like them to be.
From start to end, what does the adoption process look like for one of your kitties?
Okay. So even with the sale, we do still require our application. Everybody has to be approved. They can find our application online on our website at ozarkskatk9.com. There's a green button right on the home page to fill that out, and it comes right to my inbox. They can also come into the shelter if they prefer and fill out a paper one.
Okay.
And what that entails is if you currently have pets in the home, we want to make sure that you're a good pet owner. We will call your veterinarian to do a vet check and make sure that any cats or dogs you already have are spayed or neutered and up to date on vaccines. That's very important to us. Every shelter and rescue that we know of across the entire U.S. right now is absolutely full and overwhelmed, just like us, and spay and neutering is a big part of that process. Get your pets spayed and neutered. Help us, please. We have programs in place that can help pay for that. We know of low-cost clinics throughout mid-Missouri that can help reduce the costs on that. But
an age requirement to adopt?
You have to be 18 is our minimum. And the other things that we look at on our application, if somebody rents, we have to check with their landlord, make sure that pets are allowed, especially here in the lake area. A lot of landlords have restrictions on size, with dogs, on breed. Yep. A lot of places I have found, because I just recently moved and so was encountering a lot of these requirements and stuff that the landlords have. There's a lot of places I found that did not allow cats, which kind of surprised me. There's a lot of places that seem to have age limits, like maybe they don't want puppies or kittens, which I can kind of understand because they can be a little more destructive at that age. So I found a lot of places that wouldn't allow a dog under a year old.
Okay.
So, you know, we don't know every landlord, every property owner in the area, so we do need to call and verify those. And most places do have a limit on how many pets you can have. So if they already have 1 or 2 in the home, we need to make sure that they're allowed to have a third.
Right.
Because the last thing we want to see, you know, our goal is to get these animals into a home where they are going to stay forever.
Correct.
And we don't want to run into a situation where, you know, landlord doesn't know that this pet is in the home, and then when they find out, the person has to get rid of the pet, it has to come back to the shelter, or the person is at risk of being homeless themselves.
Right.
You know, that's definitely not our goal, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen with one of our babies.
Thank you guys for joining us for another Furry Friends. I'm Unique Holtz, and this is Mary Meowie Tilly. And if you want to apply to adopt to take one of these fur babies home with you, go ahead and check out Ozarks Kat K9.com.